be acquired in about S Radio 5. AS Radio 5. Danda in Asadian yet na ha ye bo enyum papa edi maun e sanso tena ha near the Ghana sem ene bro. Moya said edwumadi na edi bro. I said you may adventure King David and the bro. Na ene bawa Jason na edwumadi e be so. Community justice and baba e ha. Waka ta pese baba so. Outie osibisa o say welcome home. Always welcome home. One of the greatest Ghanaian band I ensa come music industry nim no. When I said you made it, Tanasi, I heard Obi, I even say on you, may be obey, no watching ye. Contractor, I say on your coin, saying and all your coin. Yes, in your buying hospital, saying a patient's bar or show more. Welcome home, welcome home. Also, what's my money, we are citizen, or right to be, or never be also share man of course ye. So, but a buying Japadi on buying a buying Japadi, bit is a day. School, hospital. Aquine library. We be a do tax and a band up at the assign your woo on so dear. So will be a sign I was all catching so nyai. When I have a police station, I have a police phone so. Will be a police and I said here anything. Police near said anything of a bone crown by no boy Japadian buying. One sounds what I said, Rabbi, my friend, law enforcement. Police no one patemon or na said ye dear. Been gone it's an empty Masujani so. And then on so be the abwa. I said ye anything. All bones won't come by no ball mine home by. My service na said ye anything. Ijato be now tones a friend no bow by yen tem no be doom jana mau. I said ye eno no. Can I say you make weather Roman and do Jumadi e babesum. Oh, when I say Jumadi so SJ tracking and logistics. So episode they me free amount on the bro oh mine ha. I swear it was sell back. SJ tracking and logistics are. Kase obi edeniema efri amanone edia brel e wo mamuha or Maryland, United States of America. Or the car, computers, laptops, phones, we be via efri amanone everybody. We never brel come. Sounds so air door-to-door delivery services. One year called Uncle Pete. Say utsi ufie na pepe papa e de atwada and yo promo bibia ho abone nsem e de amano wakase ifie de wasi. Uncle Pete was say ope the fadan ho. Pete wa color bia bi say red, black, blue, indigo, violet, purple, cream. Color bia Uncle Pete e benya bi e de amao. One year called AS3DIE rental. Program bia we bia di nipa e na ye na se nipa beba de ana e wo so mo tenase. E fa no bet na e nkonwa papa so. Canopies papa se e no bet. E be ye wian show mo. Because you call wedding as dey na wi ahye hye na say nya ba bi grant na. E ye titi blocks so. We wo sem. Bra AS3DIE 5 aso e ha. Ma nkonwa papa nefa ko di udwuma. Say your wedding. Outdooring. Say your party na moto pese mo jimani keka. Any power see. Ni ba ba o metina see. See. No bibia baby ya AS3DIE 5. Won't papa, canopies papa, instrument I did juma drums, guitar, piano, obenya bi Eddie Amao. So what you see? But as passport the bread came. I feel me justice. Oh, have a man a kwaba na fi dey for the chassis. Me just the kwaba Edo ba AS3DIE 5. When I say do me so.
Yeah, baby ya. Yankopo alo, me ho ya na we.
Ena ya me asi, me so me ho ye. yɛda nyame ase me ho yɛ me giri sɛ wo so ho yɛ
meja obo de ada wo me ho den pa
yɛda nyame ase yɛatena sisi message so we microphone kakra ama me sɛ de bɛyɛ a tiefo ɛbɛte nka
no kre tiefo na wefo mfa nche me na meja code no enye easy sa
yo
mfa nche
eti no tiefo ɛbɛhyɛ sɛ monte justice nkan ya na code nti no but wobɛte wasodin ne wati a wobɛte de ɔka nyina ho asɛ de dwumadie so yɛtena sɛ yɛhwɛ sɛ obi a aban yi no nse manpeju foro ba yi oyi ministers what I say oyi ministers o de ombe adwuma enya education minister designator wako ne vetting what I say enya energy minister designator wako ne vetting youth empowerment ono so wako ne vetting roads and highway ono so wako ne vetting omu nyina wako vetting ya yeti ase ni ye hwe so bibia ebe na sede anse me koko wan krata pese mu no ohwe omanpinjo na mani Muhammad ni appointment ni na ohwe a uhunu sen
yeah me nua mama fa akonya we enchia etifo na efo across all the social media platforms here now said that day na ya ka no aye hwan asede dwumatie na every Monday ya come Friday ya de brem enti ebe chi o mo said that day na mo ya adaje ehwe yan na mo contribute e de back platform so amane eye krabehwe CB adwene ne yansa nipa fo ba kotrim ti yenya akwanya yeti yansa die yansa chen obi a David na
letimi kasa da
sa enti ye chiwa mu na asema o kan enu nti na ye wo ha we as media practitioners ne die aban foforo abayi die wa sha ase a wa appointing ministers na ya parliament aveti bi mu ama bi mu sisi ama sha adwuma se amoye de ba me no mi na ye media practitioner yes ya said there say we hold these people accountable together with the Ghanaian people, together with the Ghanaian citizens. Amudi to me, they are more abino, so omesomo. The idea say we are the fourth estate of the arm of government. It was a peri or bequaso. A nippon appointed or no, you are appointing a view, so you're competent, so you're competent. Yeah, the say they are Ghana for here and so obey Jumade at the amount. And Tiana is so yes, I didn't say, but make sure say. The echo was aso ye ho na nipa ne na kosi ho no say onko ye dwumadie te say finance ministry by GS your honorable Haruna Idris on the minister of education there ye ni me wa ye bi pen e di say wasan by there onko ye name troka o ye name troka so Ghana for ye be ma amu ina hu say
because all represent the general public so education
akoso afana ntuma pa fa
anti ni se owufo bi bako school na se ohwena ne ba no school nsemu ohun ne ma bi ya owo akwanya so kasa because on the to aba
sanity e dey ma wonti yes ye wo opportunity ana say yen yesade ne say ye be ma Ghana for dey be any day in day out bi ya no ye be ma information na ye quality information papa afa aban no edwumadi ho enti ya ba ne de na ye den ya ba Ghana for ye be som Jumadi ya na kasa ya asade no uni osomo homo ntemenye nti ye no ye risk your life as media practitioners and some trofo a ye boy juma then na ye de say be information information papa
ay public yes ye public ye de ba
o onte da ne ye de abere mo tende ya ba ne de na menua Yankopon ya aduma den Wednesday so dia na ye say ye ba be som asante man ye ba be som Ghana man
eno antina ya ba medase na asa na ebe ru adwumadi man kasankasa no ye de ko wanka tampense mu no e be hyase se watase se de be ya atifu be hu news ahodo a ekoso e we ba mu ha na ne ekoso e wo mo so mpate mu ne yi ni so mehwe health ministry de yi ni so mehwe education ministry roads and highway e den e na wo ye enti se ye hye ko wanka tampense mu na se a na ye hyase e pese odi beto so ma me na ye di ka hyase se de be ya ye be hyase ama atifu ni na hu dwumadi ahodo ne ba be di ni wa ense me be di hu nkomo ni bi na mo bi bia enne wagibre na wo hwe AS3DIE no obehu say any say na eko what I say say ye hyase de a na ye hyase e de a free daily graphic me da say o say opuni agongo freed me kai say obi bia o tie ye no say do agongo any doctor opuni sensem no for the past 8 years owa kokota ba kwa uru ayi ne afedi attorney general na foforo wa free omo se omonko ye be wura san sensem ni The next story, so I say Mining Support Association commit to responsible practices. Mining Support Association commit to responsible practices. Military deployment will be restricted. PPPS, key to infrastructure deficit. Vish Ashiagba and the BECE, back to pre-COVID June calendar. You know, we and send back what about to get our hand. BECE, you know, also COVID and your mind here June, but as a sign, now failure is a failure, so back to June. What I say, June and I'm not in Koran, BECE away. But COVID-19 send semi every can ream 2020 airborne in Yuma be 3 years. Now I say be there's a sign, even university calendar propose a sign. SHS calendar be BIS a sign. What I say, the daily graphic, SI about 2 ga, Safedi, say back to say the not is it than NPA CEO pledges to improve authority. Lakeside Estate welcomes Supreme Court ruling. It's not a case of the battery man where Opuni get the kind. Or say, Saturday the Opuni and say to a bongo. Ye free or more, say, or Munkwase, or Massam, a caco to a obisi is a woman differ, and then ain't in few watching. Yaki or Marco Quarter, or one to me, Aunt Jelly, or more court said someday, I ain't mean Kabika if you say, I say I'm running and I get my own. Now, Mining Support Association, a Kuobia, almost took a former good year. Sabri almost say, say, a former good year too. Omunko from no man, or them ra, a bayajman. Because we team call and could shake quiet. Now say, yeah, your friend said deforestation, who can you in search of gold? You are destroying nature for gold. You must say gold, no. I feel the car, Muria, and Yamusa Diana. And I'm jealous, I know because when I'm good now, it been so saying you, Brim River, last year, I got a man picking out an air before a share, so just Uncle Pam go for free Brim River. Uncle Pam go for free Brim River, so 1 week later, now go force our Brim River, so SM mind you. Why when the moments are 2 million, someone paying Cassa, no Shamrasi and yes, and go for this at me call, as I was call 2, a good year will sue. I are awesome. Young caught your name near her. The Daily Searchlight, and so I say, NBC's hero 10 variant, Baka Vomao to bed Sahindri today. Oko is Ayaka Sahindri, and I said, Omu company for him, never call Sahindri. What I say, said only Yesu, a call Sahindri, silent here. Over Baka Vomao will make allegations be as a vetted committee on Mutinasia, Omu Jiska, Channel Oliver Baka Vomao. Convener for fix the country, democracy have microphone or they about to. Wait, I am some vetting committee for say, wait, dear, we are saying it's bra. Near no one's nasty. Nature, baby, a G scan. The risk can my any young swice in such source can you know. That's the way they be here and answer Hwan because those are nasty to be capture pictures and videos. Crowd, it's in the area. The Oliver Baka Voma no qua or Beckham. I'm almost so maybe I know evidence in him. It's yes, yet also ministerial vetting. Ghana must invest more in the military. Dr. Wanipoman, to wait in the Daily Searchlight, Cataract so I will be your head and one. Or say, Ghana must invest more in the military. It's or say, Ghana buying emphasis capa and share soldier a human. Send your bayana soldier for no on Benyama Eddie Domuduma, say Bandy say 2, say Bandy say cast and Omunia, say Bandy say military kit, Omuntadi, boots, drums, trumpet, you be a Yama soldier, you man, a corner, a Fibiano, a buying first can ship, so best sponsor, Mamma Suya, dear, so many military training, intensive training, I would go, Omusia new tactics, new formula, you be idea soldier, you man, money affair, near the international level, Ghana buying Swiss car, a bishop, Yaradia, 3,000 delegates. 7 African head of state expected to attend 2025 edition of APD. Next, I'll call page 9. The Daily Satellite on Sabeka Honum. Meridian Hotel poses danger to public life. Meridian Hotel poses danger to public life. And then that I see on 80. Yet to us, there. Now, Doctor Manu Boman sent someone and trendy. Oh, baby, Daily Post. The Daily Post. What's in that to so Eddie Amamia? Or say President Mahama Sachs SEC boss appoint Aveji as acting head. All charges against Opuni Agongo dropped. When a trending issue back up, when Oliver Bakavoma or the a one trending issue, yeah, there will be a Fabian or Honor. A Maniboma combating Galamsey needs more than military action. Also, I need to do one castle. Galamsey na cost Muhammad. Say, I'm passing point for me to pad, yeah. Or Muhia say, you be a cost of mine, only soldiers, ever count what I say, because soldiers say, common. Nasa omo say omo nkofo no ba be komo twa wonu chance omo ma one shot 1-2 kwa na ni para gidi mi sama ni jai but doctor wani bo ma me ati ase say enyo soja nko na beti mama ni manager sanse bu ebehwem ho no ni ahwe the doctor wani bo ma pese o kire enti se bia akora na omo kasa boko no mbejai o say omo so omo otuo because ye ni mo mo share illegal wines we achi but we share videos and trend dia ebi mo kula pump action guns over 40,000 Ghana cedis. Obi o illegal miner wetimanya ska out of pump action gun. Yes, security personnel about so money omo dey be face so apam omo a omo timi dey omo edisi ani onya na yin so assassin na all side no ojai what you say yen to aso o say I will collaborate with private sector to fund housing initiatives. Kenneth Ejay and as dancing we have to say I will collaborate with private sector to fund housing initiatives. The news center and this answer what you say Kofi Boa reviews admiration for Akufo-Addo. Obekaya Kofi Boa na the last State of the Nation address to be man on Mampanyi and Akufo-Addo ye power parliament na I'll say Mampanyi obi a open asem ye pa. Dr. Maniboma advocates for enhanced military funding. Now say Dr. Maniboma say something that so trend e wa haram na o say enyeska enko ena yedi eye military enye e wo say Mampanyi anas aban for mabayi omo boa na omo diska ehwem what you say na military human no eyefe eyakono say uniform sa say ye cars no mu hia say ye barracks na omo hia say ye tu awdo machine bi be boa ama military human akoso bia no ombenya partisanship nepotism and self interest we no page 2 or say partisanship ye ka say partisanship a say bibia akoso wo man bia ye ka no na obi ese ono de be politics what you say so man na team no bibi enkoyie na wo kan no obi e dey politics sa and as ekoso e wo yemam ha na the news center e dey nsemi ababetudwa e wo aha no na yeto aso a ye ne dey eni achum say threaten democracy in Africa Dr. Baumere Sansimu atudwa e wo Nigeria enra otimko piem e wo Nigeria re nsemi atudwa e fa Africa ye democracy a ye no se ka se democracy a kabi ma menka bi enu ti na ye to aba what I say simply ni democracy a anke autocracy ye no ye say obi na asori so le obedi eso say ye peu obedi eso democracy no enu ye the opposite of soldier aban what I say soldier aban so ka se mo na mo beda but democracy no so Mampanyi ni ka se mo na mo won kwa se mutumi bisa ne say adenti na wo ka se yenda o kan obekirechire mu adekonti e wo sa woda what I say enti no eno ne ye no wa Dr. Baumia say as Africa democracy no ya touch makakra ya face some challenges e ka say threat I say bibia ka say wo mayo bibi e fa no threat what I say enti no the new center and the sanse wa ba metuja the inquisitor and the to aso e jama mutu wetu to so e amaye o say change atmosphere Senate controls Blue Gate Blue Gate. State drops charges against Dr. Opuni Agongo. Cocoa board and sense no. We hear stories ahodo papers ahodo ya kan wase ma. Ase appear sa Dr. Opuni and say do Agongo. Eye empanifo bi a cocoa board and sense bi anomalies kakra bi eto dwa ho no ma. Say ye di omo e court. Abandana di omo court. Unu so omo court sa more than influence but yet you are jelly omo. Yet you have one tomb, so bonny way no my. I told you na for ayini. Waja so unko. You be di unko. Yet also, don't apply to security service if you don't qualify. Assures of equity in recruitment. Dr. Maniboma this answer to you say So na police adwuma, fire service adwuma, soldier adwuma, won qualify may apply na wunya. No more my man say odim so no qualify but odi never be rule ase no say how na emfa. What I say? One say, you see, oh, soldier adwuma so wunya height bi. Police adwuma so wunya height bi. It was like start but obi o tin go us etiwa ni patete we pan with immigration and me ko ya yam family ela go fo keke se me na doctor man bo ma say ono you aba be nya what 2 minutes we nya no wa oni se won qualify no me ha ho apply na wunya ye ka se oh e wo se wonya qualification mi say school na ko ne so wonya o pass subject mi say wa pass ai ha na wunya e wo se o start ye say e wo se o height ye say o ju ho a me nya na wunya sa doctor man bo ma e di atudwa yet to aso near fame and show was from the daily analyst Oliver Baka Vomao and extreme right. And now Baka Vomao summoned by parliament following bribery claim against appointment committee members. Where the apostle Hana Oliver Baka Vomao and a sub radio parliament vetting committee no almost omra no match baby or mujiska and sana or muye atu forcing Haruna Idrisu agboza omu nyina vetting no omra no mechi what I say omu from Oliver say omra yet was say honorary consulate of Ghana in Worcester takes immigration awareness campaign to churches. What I say state drops charges against Opuni and Seidu where sama etodwa ewo ehonom. President terminates appointment of SEC Aveji. Where some kakra to your security couples raise concerns over Senasian Watson's democracy rule at national security. It's where krata bi abosu. Yes, I to asuna. Uhwe krata ma abosu ya. U highlight pa wum him.
Yeah, bro, me that was it. And one aja watchire mo no. But the edi kind you better sound that for na before us. It's for Jesus. In fact, me comment on Opune Seidu Agongo issue no. We are not lawyers. We are lawyers, but I am come details. Nanka ebe person ka ye ne a lawyer for ne be between komo na ka sare ba yanka mechiro mo say the entire ban in 2017 change of government. Na yade aya Mr. Seidu Agongo no ye the chief executive officer and a CEO, the owner of Class Media Group. Kumase FM ne other media stations na papa ide a businessman, a very respected man, a very honest man na obo Ghanaian youth. In fact, na sebi opposition so Ghana ni ye name say in 2016 John Dramani Mama Excellency when he was the president then as he say the now president appointed Adongo appointment I mean Opuni appointment na some issues be award contract be ABC so ama I mean the then opposition New Patriotic Party na mo aban mo na mo say kasha sisi any dream dey any pro ne kan because bribery and corruption all right ama amo dey asem no echo court to me ne dey as a Ghanaian as a private entity we Ghana ne na say we aban sika me support say jelo you see the chill because o man sika dey na wawia
because cano e bet my bibi
sanity in a wawia and I was expecting say upon 8 years case not traveler from 2016 today I mean fan say 8 years emuani na way now there is a new government the previous government couldn't I mean clear him of wrongdoing now the new government about there I said there is something that I don't understand. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't want to go much about that. But
say oh man, political witch hunting, and I said they couldn't find the evidence. Just my baby.
To me, I don't know whether the Attorney General by then, Honorable Godfrey Dame, I don't know whether because who said Sebio, all the allegation, all the assembly to be so you need evidence. You have they say you have to prove reasonable doubt.
Solid evidence
to
prove. That's a video.
But I don't know, say they couldn't get the evidence to prosecute them or whatever.
And that's an allegation.
Yeah, we are capital bank issues now. Kwana mujele no. You say, "I'm a jail and I'm a refund. Can it be cry? Untimin dream a jail no." And him say, and it was good. But this one, I don't know. Am I yet concrete evidence to prosecute or to further with the cases, or it was politically targeted, or as you said, political witch hunt. I don't know if it is a political witch hunt. It is not fair. Say because I'm not wasting the time. Say a political witch hunt. I'm not to find any evidence against Mr. Seydou Agongo and Opunu they have to go back and repeal. Because of our waste of time resources of court wouldn't try to most say my disika my we Ghana sika taxpayers money it meant for development now momosi my we anam say makonya ma lobby ya advertising na ma go through tender process na matimanya contract na me provide fertilizer na ma de ma abana momosi my inflated figures ma bokro no ne ade na mo de ma begina court 8 good years na montimi anye any evidence against me. Now and then, a new government, a new attorney general, Aba Honorable Akuriteng Anyene, a very respected lawyer, competent lawyer, no abana within a weeks. Or here in Senuma, say, case, what 2 good year. I believe that they have to repeal because of they have wasted their time. Into honor, may the basic hole. Now, a call appointment about SEC. AS3DIE, Security and Exchange Commission. Honorable former member of Parliament, Aviji, you are appointing to be the acting CEO there. It's very commendable. The man is very competent. Do you know so? A very young member of Parliament. Edem Agbana, a very serious guy who was one SRC president of University of Ghana. He was one deputy, national organizer of the then opposition, National Democratic Congress and the Amaba Baimu. The guy is very good. Ona replace Papaya as a member of Parliament. So in fact, Ona replace Papaya serve very long time. I hope say very competent. Say you are appointed to be the boss or the director general of the Security and Exchange Commission. Now, I believe say Papa no meet me.
Can you get to be or say on January 28, 2025. The Attorney General withdrew all charges against Dr. Stephen Kwabena Opuni, former CEO of Cocoa Board, and businessman Seydou Agongo. The two had been on trial since March 2018, facing 27 charges, including defrauding by false pretenses, willfully causing financial loss to the state, and money laundering. The court subsequently acquitted and discharged both individuals of all charges. The trials had been experienced since development over the years, including changes in presiding judges and various legal motions. The withdrawal of all charges marks significant conclusion to prolonged legal battle. It was charges are over 27
27. Now at the end of the day, there is not any substance. There is not any substance. These are charges, illegal charges, things that you know and you believe by legally that they have done something wrong against the state. Now, ban is saying the mountain prosecute.
Someone be crana. Also charges no. The list be willfully causing financial loss to the state.
No crana.
Say also that abo minika. Some my care many 100 cedis. No mako chantro. Actually boss. Say 1,000 cedis. Ebia, you find the fertilizer or the buyer and or yeah willingly or no one can who say fertilizer the born my first can be count. If you fertilizer and one bag 100 cedis and or yeah back 1,000. If you someone fertilizer and boa not inflated price man could do say yeah. Why couldn't they prosecute the man and jail him if actually he was wrong and caused financial loss to the state?
Bro Jesse, concern about court honestly, I don't want to go there, but you walk us no. Mami fa kwanyewe and Honorable Mrs. Hannah Bisi Kuti, Mrs. Tabako, and in fact, an appointment by one Nekwada District Administrator, the District Command found. And yesterday in the news in by I congratulated him yesterday, not me work. And my message always said I have to do that. Now my sad that I am Mr. Kofi Anthony on a chairman AS3DIE secretary. we engage. We have a very fun yesterday.
Right.
And then Yanko Padon, we drew a bear 12:30, so I can't call him. Now my man is saying he flew you can come a friend message whatever. First of all, me congratulate you. We wish all the best.
So by your everybody is yet Nasia. So they should come on fun.
Yes, on the administrator ever because one of the release local government minister they will use the money according to what this best to the various district and municipal.
All the Ghana Hankwana Sebi, Sika nam bank accounts because I'm a bit me.
Sanity, ghost names for people have been employed into the I mean the system, the payment system, Krana. I mean they don't work, but they have been receiving salaries.
That's something quite unfortunate because as a country, and we are saying we are in a digital era. How can ghost names be on government payroll? So the government company who is responsible for paying other citizens is not aware that there are some ghosts receiving salaries for the past years, and the government is still paying the ghosts. Who are those responsible for that money? Who are taking those monies?
And no one said na you better discuss na when I said we have to educate, entertain, and then inform. Now also so I now when now so the wide day. But the Eddie Kaya Meko and was briefly I will just explain something so the baby move on. And open my friend check I say Emma Aya Santase Henin and na ya ubim pe papa Yamin Shano. But no bo front we say you do a police for na amaye medana say and open Yamin Shropa. Now you know my media me did say for now. Though man for us I say I keep saying no.
Near chat I have for every Germany. We don't say I have for every Germany. And now a sports brief do so now on so much ye pa. Yacham in Belgium and so I heard for him Italy. Yachia obi a Italy Sabri or S5 when I say the so yachia muna Italy Hwan Gusua yachia bia and wajibre so here United States of America Mexico we be here and there anope bia yachia muna justice yento aso.
Said an American we in fact appointment about so far ni na no yentimen kanina so but in fact Ghanaians especially the descending Ghanaians are
now answer na to aso no me hu say private entity bi kase so man pay no money mahama enim na say or the you know betting tax no say otwama omo be pay aye protest mama ka asam keto bi ansa na yato aso unim say ade ba ko ma youth no do na to ma pay no money mahama you any betting tax so ba obetwam youth no twen so obetwam sa betting tax no man pay no money mahama hwe na wa ntwam na o yese the nim say NDC man bi na akwa sa ko na chi so omo wo ma se de be ya man panyin ntwam na akwa yese e be se Ghana economy na on say yese put me spell ya man ntwam so man panyin no money mahama nim so ontimi ntwam a anka wa anka e maburo e from investors omo so investors omo ya gide woni hu no matoma no me won say go be a try. I don't know what they are trying to do, but they are trying to let the public know that the government shouldn't cancel the betting tax.
You are saying there are a group of individuals or they are a legally registered private entity for Nekasa Semi. I wanted to understand
whether any one, any two, Mijiri Sawatibi, Sem Kofu Bri, about Bontin, even most economic analysts, it will affect Ghana's economy, it will do this, it will do that. And I make us say, one say, Koma Benyo na money mahama onim why o man pejida or mama tu no fan economic policies one san obetwe manifesto no when you say affect Ghana economy anka one function or they asham ne de so when year free man it is a threat going into the 2028 elections because so when Chama NDC is going back to opposition because you can't tell us that the people who voted for John Dramani Mahama youth are not part. Okay. So when you say the Ghanaian population it constitutes of the youth. Ghana is a country with one youthful population in Africa.
Okay.
Okay,
my main cause asem na very interesting say all this story we have. And Eddie Kai an internet essentially John Dramani Mahama. Na appointment oba ni na mebu no omo akwanya say the baya na ban we no. Obebu no abu yi. Because wabaye o man payini da. Wa ye o man payini no mistakes o ye ni na. Wasan ako on the mistakes Information ne nema 1 year ama Ghana for to abetia no in 2016 no. And yede His Excellency the former president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba ya mo so amaye ne said ya se troga ama Ghana for side to the ball no.
Unim say ade ba ko a Ghana for bebre e feel somebody as you say. John Dramani Mahama is not a saint. He is a human being just like us. Na obey o man panyin no of course problems ono anka say ehunu mistakes and a Ghana forecast wa anya de.
What am I me pesa me ka besi
me adike to bi ansa no enti no one say go for bebre obi say an so wait my ya omra me one say MPP they gave NDC a down ball pass. And yes, NDC ni John Dramani Mahama, they are saints, and I say they are come to do something extraordinary, more than what they did in 2016. They are Thomas here, they JJ, you know. One say when you are on say I'm say I didn't know. So I said damn it. So what in China? Uhumi, but here they would try one. I want to say akura to be cheap and you damn it. In Janubina, a course, I say a course when people are once and never be bria, or 17 corruption. John Dramani Mahama, his worst corruption index was a Akufo-Addo's best.
And my main can basis as a me the analysis need free baby at the ever connected. So story or the very, very interesting. I didn't tell American sir. So sports betting now in 2020 during the election, the general elections, the then the opposition National Democratic Congress, NDC, and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who manifesto now I'm titled the People's Manifesto. And they went down there to ask the people, what do you need? And I'm going to try manifesto in 2020. The same 2024 elections here, the same thing now. I'm call down to the people. I'm going to jom for, fitter for, electricians, medicine for. They asked the media practice and drop why I say Ghana need beer. I'm going to from Kobuzi and said, DNA ya. Ufi say was it in a mo a bebwa. Said by yai, Oto Abanama near Bapawa, Yabayama. I didn't John Dramani Mahama and the NDC went down to do. Concern about sports betting, and no, I'm in Kraniba. Of course, you're one of your finest, your friend, do you people are in the sports, fraternity. So, I know I'm Kobe Stone. Na Okase. One na bejo for no aya analysis bi na na ka say Kofi Adams or the buy no bebo adwuma e bi nso so mo adwuma nim sports onim hwe na mete say amakwakwai any tumamo for sports enthusiasts no ekwa kasa na bi mo say John Dramani Mahama betting tax no untwem yes waka so obetwem obetwem na ade abako a esa hard identity to no I was so twem it's a promise that was so fort fail also between betting tax 10% no be year for ho obe ileva every ho any other nuisance taxes na unhihia Ghana for year no obe year for ho but there is a serious thing na aya na say bia ya me ya say I will listen to competent people academians one man say bi economy no amu wonim de na they come back to say any consult sports betting. So when Choma, I'm telling you, bro, for example, let me reference this to what I can. It's true because I've been hearing some analysts, some people, academia professors, and doctors are saying, "Who hears so about betting tax anymore?" Mr. Your friend Jackson, or in Dallas Finance, my opinion, a respected economist. I say John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, should rather increase the betting tax rather than strapping it. I disagree with this man. I disagree with this man. So, do you want our youth? Chacha ayadepa.
Chacha ayadepa enchese so be edi sika ekoto betting so a e was say o increase the tax.
Because I was so trouble totally because say bi mabo no ye adwuma ni won tin na amucha bet. It's not only sports, boxing and other adibo. In fact, it doesn't make sense. Say in paying for money media, oba echa bet just only juma na so den ho kwato chacha be boa na. Ti san ko for ne say the so called pressure group say they are illegally private. I don't know their name. I don't know where they are coming from.
Say we will protest on the street if President Mahama removes betting tax. Institute of Community Sustainability. Oko 3news.com and none of pay up. 3news.
We are moving him for.
The Institute of Community Sustainability has strongly opposed the potential abolition of betting tax by President John Mahama. The institute urged the president to reconsider his decision, as it may have detrimental effect on Ghana's youth. The comment comes at a time when the finance minister, Dr. Cassiel Ato-Forson, vowed to abolish the betting tax and the e-levy in his first budget when he is approved.
Okay, just end it there for me and let me make some let me tell you something. So a pressure group we are they legally registered? I'm free here. Yento mo did that. Did you maintain that? As a journalist, maintain that. You have we heard of these people before? Until they might be saying free, but I understand. Pressure group, you cannot just get up to start and say me tikuobi me the DB atoso without going through the process to register, to be legally registered. Now sorana udin we must understand where this is coming from. Some people are sitting down. Man for be children and more said they wanted to create chaos to Americans in politicians are behind this. That's what I want to say. They are behind this.
So because what I'm trying to say is that some politicians
are behind this. That's what I'm saying.
Let me get this right. Who are they trying to gaslight with this information? Because problem kakra be what said. On opinion of Mani Mahama, I can't say obitwam. MPP nso ka so ba obitwam.
And on acquire counter politicization. Let me say. But it abino. I don't speak for the government, but I belong to the government. I'm a Ghanaian, I'm a citizen. Government enemy in I count. But let me tell you one thing. Betting tax now our promise no. Yama by name or see yama the 120 days.
Obey
yeah, obey
the
120 days and nice says in the budget. Or the parliament. Why be mini budget now the private government and or they run no money for now. I feel no appointment. Yeah money 120 days in a year. That's why here in the one. You speak about it. But then now you people are prematurely trying to castigate the government, trying to dictate for the government. Only panaka. And no, I don't know say the process you almost. So these people
what say Emra within the week now information be say Sabri Krofwa the Vice President of the Republic, Professor Nana Jean, and obeyed man, Mudin Abba Abontin. Now, I say Vice President, on answer on by a vice no. Now, oh, your campaign, no, Cassa, on Betty Women's Bank. Yeah, the bois. I'm a ma eco banker, Obinia Edmire. Now, appointments or no made man, any Alex Percival Segbefia, Chief of Staff to the Vice President, Mrs. Alberta Graham, Head of Administration, Professor Teresa Enim, Presidential Staffer and Special Aide to the Vice President, Miss Daniela Mavis Matthias, Secretary to the Vice President, Dr. Samuel Ofosu Ampofu, Policy Advisor, Political, Prof. Sharaf Mahmoud Khalid, Policy Advisor, Dr. Hamza Zakaria, Policy Advisor, Miss Mansa Amwa Ewa, Policy Advisor, Finance, Dr. Mariam Rahinatu Idrisu, Policy Advisor, Social Sector, Mami Ama Pratt, Press Secretary. We am before meeting about signed by Felix
Ofori, a member of
Parliament. You be say Women's Bank. Yeah, the Vice President, a champion here, Sabri, NDC, any power. You heard him say NDC. What are your expectations? And what we got, I say, our man, and yet no bank on them for women empowerment. Then I'll be here.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much for this. And a congratulations to our colleague, Amma Pratt of Pan African TV. She's the general manager.
Oh, okay, she was workout.
Yeah, Amma Pratt, Pan African TV. I a season. I mean,
journalist.
Yes,
okay, for the press secretary there.
She will know how to interact with the secretary. Press secretary to
the Vice President.
His Excellency Professor Dinano. Yeah, His Excellency.
In
fact, listen where I buy they promised lean government. And I hope say these people are competent people. Lean government and her ministry na ye 10 over no is President John Dramani Mahama atiso adiaba
obi so ka say enye say what so no ntino ebe boa na emom kitwa no we are looking at the effectiveness
said about your major juma I am no me no aside say be hold on more accountable.
All right,
now let me go to the women's bank women's development
obi say man kwanya juma ho no
I know cry because that is what the manifesto said. NDC didn't sit down with their brains.
Gender bias.
It's not gender bias.
Why?
because let me tell you something. In our country, women face a lot of discriminations a lot. Okay. It cut across. Affirmative action bill now passing the corner. Merane say at least it should be 30%. So we are hoping for the president to achieve that 30% appointment. Or yes, so far we are hoping so we achieve 30%. And their parliament in Massa, I think said they are 40. Okay. Yes, 40, 42, right? They are 42. In fact, we are a boshe in this core form. A share, you say. Women's Development Bank and I a bank I had a boy get for one mamu, Buja for Tom Mukuna that day. I a bank I had a momo and man corner be jumaum. Said about your moqua, Bossia be Giano, Nancy, when you crabby, not amodiamo, said about ya, Sebi, a mabre. But when say I had the pub a bois ye nua man mo say bi obi wo ha na say bi awareja ya ba be ma na firi obi so wo na say bi wanye kuno no be ma bi akwakowo. In fact they are the most vulnerable people in society. Okay. So I believe that this women development bank it is coming to stay and it is coming to help our mothers, our sisters, our nephews to prosper. Said by ya say bi bumuye obi wo ho the person is having an idea or idea no he has some certain business and then people are creating a lot of things but they need money to support. Let me tell you something. No, East Legon American House. A brand nice guy be or running printing press na daddy. And no amikuta mikoto a brand envelope no. Me 20 Ghana cedis the man. Me drop brand envelope na nose mask. Me ko no so nyansa. I then so 2 cedis o so nyansa. Utimu se ne man ko yi. Say a name of 20 Ghana cedis so nyansa. Me to
that time ben oko dom nyanya.
Around by your form ho. American House East Legon.
No,
me say, bro, me man, me sa call back to Carmen. Now I wasn't having it. For not going to call. Me say, I nana obimpe. Santas in them some 5-6. Me sa call so 5-6 so yes, sir. It's not one na me ji we no so na hu hia me. E na me ja ma no. To me ba na me make na obimpe say hey. Now when the table is so na masa. Oh, you so determined, say be on your be supporting the business now, but and there, or pa, just a name, I say,
I mean, Cassasimo and Sunny at was rare. Oh, say, or mine, you know, I give up on say, Sabby, say, so, baby. Now, you man, I say, a 1 year, maybe for the hair. So look at call Monsua. Oh, say, it's the Goya, okay. Or if you say, so call by now, Sabby Scout, one I say, because we look at the Eastly one here. And it's in the own say, Yannick Cassett, as. A worker as a hawker no marketing no. Oh yeah, a juma baby. Na say emfa. Try and get another location. Where nyema na oton say okọ no beto a pe hono baby. Na ko say we nyina enti na say be oton ade a usua ade esanso ade kan. Enti na wo hwe adwadifo a osoa ne wona ne ode fa de akona say yanto a ekina ode fa koti. Ekina chi obefa tech. Ekina chi obekọ bomb so okọ sa location na open new customers. But baby say na wuti na yentori na wuti wonom sa no. Enye say oh, wuti ko bishop, wuti man is ka keto bi na onyanse sa. Enye say enna sada na nkasa na obai yentori. Wuti me edin sa even trotro drivers. Eniti na trotro drivers no. Say bia olodi car no ko do tag junction na otimi nya nipa 5 do me kokuma. Osaba na ko top high because it mean 5 e kokrum. E bia na obi akosi wo maximum 2 si wo maximum na ka 3. Utanye ni wanya bi ogao eni anwanya nhia na wadi nipa 3 afiri ha ekokrum asaba make say ewu obo wawa ukotwa no wo adum na say wanya nipa so dey empty na say wo say diesel enti wo ye gbo baabi na say sabio emfa ye besre so wait map a new location na watimi asa ye aduma e wo honom say dey beye na ye to aye come
ba ma me make a point on this who say Ghana for no say hard and na koma ya stories aye story fa ama mo pavement so wo kwetena ho be bia ho nya market no hwe kokwaso na kohwe market a abandada no asi 2020 o aye ho kama basinche na mo kwetena mo so mo kwetena ho na ekwan ho na mote se nipa we no ono nam na sa wanya ono so kwa kwa pe bia nipa no te kwan ho se nipa ba beto
danda ina ya na me David tena ha on ye kan se mi fa Dr. Mensa
me mama be fa we na obi ama betas message wa send o boy duma na obuza se kino Ofori wa hin
kina mi
wa say and wa ma yame ni hu fa
shade kito de wa hanu Dr. Mensa
ya friend Paulina ba menim wa ma message wa ha o say and Hwan to nka
Dr. Mensa wo say Dr. Mensa e ho no kai twa fa obi so wo hoda but eneni nei say yes phase 2 na wi ni say omwurema ubetuma nyankofo a kanye tie anim honom a dwom no yes ni pa nwuram no ebi etie anim ho one pavement e katakata age ho no katakata inside nkofo wom e de niam asensen so e ton ade say yes ye pese o man etu mpon a we ebi nso develop country bia say aban asi bibi baby yes nipa ntena Ghana pe and aban pavement ayaye ayesi nipa faso what you say but sa pavement ni so na nipa ejina wa amuya de ye na de kito bi wa no adawon ye kan nsem bi e de fa tech junction won say tech junction e kwan no won say empanimfo aba besi baby a passengers ba on betena what you say but adawon no so ba ye say ho no tech junction ye loadi wo ho no ye loadi e wo ho no eti no ubesi nipa na se nipa jona bitima fa na o fa na ko but ye kroma no te ofo ni ba mo maso an din ama tech junction kwan na ye highway na kasa kese twam wo e ho no obi kina wa opeso loadi o kan na ne buafu o mai mo na ai bibia ma na ko yesa politics o kan ye nto aba o ka se on sorry feel Dr. Mensa o na o te no na ho no mo nya e before do mo ko race course so mo ko tena e ho no se de be ya nkanifa be ba wo no eti imagine se nko akọ Kumasi adum ena nka ehɔ no kwan no nyinaa emu da hɔ gas nko no twam ɛwɔ hɔ no ena sɛ bi wura Dubai hɔ no na wanya bibia anka wonko race course ana but race course for na nkasa bi asan so aba Dr. Mensa hɔ no ebia betena emfifi hɔ no ama kwan no ache enye December o but ene se usi Kumasi adum aka sɛ wo nantia hwe nipa wo do abepem o
ene na ya na meka sɛ o ma adwene sɛ okotena kwan ho na beto ababa wa asɛm a meka yi yembu se won se arenti na okotena the whole day na yento o man mo na ye den na se den ukodu he ne nema e wo so we na hia sa aban ne ba make sure so be stabilize nema fuel e kosoro a ma o man mo ye den o tete nema so o make sure so de nema be gu akwan mu a se bi master Ghana for ye ho toya ye to ade enti e be sere se aban na aba no o de nema be gu akwan mo ye hu se
atoforcing
ye hu se wa shebo bebre wa shebe bobe ma ho say wa take some committee bi a mehwe those kind of things ne ye good ho nsensem no ba be sere ne say o mani na ahye ne nsa as a finance minister no ababa ho yesem na eno na me ne mpanyifo ne tena ka mu nkomo ana na edi no ibu say aden o man mo ne ma na nya na ade na ekoso say bi o oni bi hwe ni sika o de afirifie de aba o ne ma ko school betu ye bi school fees na ade o kakra na e wo no o de aforka ba betena o say beto the whole day yanto you be told you na di credit the same sikana na be san de yako when na me hu ne say bia ma hye bo say amode women's development bank na ba no aban no be di ne bo hye so na bank na e ba bro ma me ka asem kiro anya say bi ayam man ko amema benefit o girl na say o yan ware tira ma me ka say o girlfriend na say yankopon ya adom na bank yi ba na okoji loan na so ye adwuma bi a obetima pon ho kakra dia ma na osu da kwche wadwuma mu o ti ase se da ba ya sika obanya firi wadwuma no e ba ne loan tua o de kakra baba osu de kakra baba na makwa tua loan no na ye easy
na
amfa nu ngwase ama na ohia mo a o sabeka to one of the important key ayame de na ayama hoahoa se ebeba ambedi boshe no so na women's development bank ne beba amode baba sa da baba bobo ama no o say man na be yedwuma managers ama amekodi amuyi na ye man me man kan ba sa wo yere na se yankopon ya adom na se ye de aba ti na se bi nipa no ekwaje ba o di kakra be support o yere akwa akwaji loan no hu ni se mi kunu neman koye na wo di sika yi wo so be hu no kwan say me ri loan no kwaje ye ma bank na kwaje loan free ne nsusu hu na ayekitwa bi oba kai hu ne say ye de mara ama ne say oyere o so otua into wo so be make sure say you utilize the money very careful you use the money say ba ya ohia mo abere obaye mo ntimi di say so promises we once I make us in 120 days and we are waiting for him. We the journalists, we the media practitioners. We are trying. So far an appointment in the by man for a prison. But no I make us am sure. Monsieur is senior journalist be Israeli our East Legon.
Oh okay.
Na me quite share na no na yeti wodi nkom na ohoro ne car. And I say kwa park ya car na na ehoro na me ko share na me chia na yedi nkomo. Enkoma na yedi no ha no no. And my friend back with him say I Dr. Steven say Charlie na man you say na you say you hu na you didn't command us. In fact, o man mo enye easy. Aban we aba no Ghanaians have a huge expectation. That was so make sure say one hwena one disappointed Ghanaians. Into boshe bi odi agbabia 96 promises o. Say one timi kura na at least on 70 of the 196. Into ebe say aban no entie na omomoden na Ghana for say ya willing say you support no ye man anim ngwa say
Ofori David or say what is your duty as a leader? Let's do our duty very well as leaders. Or say yo Jesse, good morning. Oxygen this. Or say grand up Kweku Oxygen. Or say give me shout out me my body what it or say her excellency will provide huge loan for women. And one thing na ye train say on be boa e man no na ye hwa de kitwa bi e wa no ye fra bi inconvenience ye ka say inconvenience eno e say sabio sabe edwa odo ayesi obi nka say bonimra but ye fa say e ma yi akwa kwaji loan e na me amfa fi e na oji loan no odi ye adwuma oguso a otiatia e na asema ba e na e bi eja ato edwomo no enti no with this kind of inconvenience no esi no saying we will treat those who came to take the loan.
Thank you very much for this very great question Wabusa. Edi kan me sa say fe ni say me bra payin wa Accra. Ye was shop or Cantamanto.
Okay.
Senior mayo na me hunu say no sa say frɛ me ya no frɛ ya mame. Ade me no ka say wo frɛ sebi o enie edin no o hwa me phone say atanga. Ofre buze say dey nti ofre property we ye ina ye dey awo ba buze say no odidi mo no on fimi o ba hye no ohia mo afiri mo ho
okay
enti if yankopon ya adon na say development bank women's development bank ye ba na say bi no obi koji loan na say bi eja koto be bi a say bi ye ono na ye arentina aye abanyi ba nansan release 1 million Ghana cedis ade compensate aye won ma kanta moto e jese share na ba no enye onko a techima bi esem bia bebreke tie ne tamale ay kwada so ne ada market na ebi esi ba kanta moto de na anode enti sebi ukoji loan na se enye wa anya sebi shada bi na wona wakwa shada na wakwa but sebi if any incident as you said the inconvenient bibi besia enka anything can happen enipa dua ya nam koba na ye 100% efficiency bituma puli bituma to form wu te koba ne say na ho aba ne be say so ma beji loan na say na atome de ya te koba ne sa na consideration by dey ebebom because I know some free people are man for beer shops dey am omo a amodi sika kra ne ma free Dubai Spain na dey ma omo maton a eja ne hye ya mbetena aye our media general na amu appealing for funds and others said by I'm best survive
it's almost how would the bank treat them?
The bank would have to treat them special because it's what coincidence, something that happens,
circumstances beyond
control. Okay. It could be natural, it could be anything can happen, it could be electrical fault,
but yeah say we don't die in a minute David yet now you catch the jomfo no say you be say aban boka no sidwa e de mamoa enema yeso no manfa nko dwom ho no hwe na manfa nko wo hwade ba kwa e cause fire outbreak e o market how do now 1 illegal wiring 2 gas cylinders 3 coal pot ya o me de no anuane wo dwom ho a o mrefi so medum jan wo nim se dwom fo ma e bi no anuane e wo dwom ho e de kofi Okofi on person no aduane ono na odwom ho no ya kofi ye na ade bi wa ha no electrical appliances ya aban na da no ehwe se appliances bi wo ha enye papa pene ya fa mo man nim biem wonna akoto bi di ba ofie na isi di ba ofie a o metimi chiw because o pese eja etofie o eja tofie wa e bia wires e be tre so a na e bia anhye wo nkwa ofie na akohye nkofo ofie e konipa asere japade
asama kan Ofori is engineer, electrical engineer.
So nim dia fasade
no. Ade abakwa Ghanaians we lack is maintenance culture. Say enema ade no kra no say ma wire me fie, ma wire me shop, a chair I was so team sisa cables na ade no yenye. Ye try say BBS answer na ya hwe. 2 yen so say yen kwofo a yenima instead of say ye be for competent people no.
Minimum na family we wo hunim de ka
ntade ba kwa ha adwena no so eka hono no ye lack we need to learn from it the etoso miensa ya na o de okay na these are some of the courses so cables hun say ma okay I know so eka ho the man for the gas eno aduane na de bo ho eno so eka ho but when said they say obehwe amasa ade no enkoso because market bia no say enche KMC as a district assembly ho and said district municipal ho some paying for now they have to enforce it. Say be your policy for night patrol for the need to patrol because we say recently there it was reported say night patrol for no have saved 23 shops our KGT of Benin.
Video na trend
they save it. Why? Because they were patrolling, so they saw something and intervention. Security services are more ye duma. They should make sure to do that. Adia bakwasa hard when they say Ghana National Fire Service is a public institution mandated by the constitution. A buying our resource law.
So boy, King David near people didn't come on hand. Wouldn't near mom kind. Almost say on problem I come face pan and say, wouldn't say service. If you from one more rough. If you from one, a jam told fear. No, you're rough into young passer. I say, if you want trackers, you're tracking say call if you location and to quote any be from to assume and some more rougher. The fourth call about every month.
But let me also put it this. At tier 4, we are here to inform, entertain, and educate. Here are we are and you are in a technology era, as you rightly said. I don't know, be bit my pranko. Just pick a phone call to call you. Say, now you can't trace the person. Make sure
this
to report the person to the police to be arrested and prosecuted. Now what you want?
On problem my conversation facing is only some of the car near qua and confirm person memo coin.
I know so count. There tosso emi no I am your town planning so I are there back very dangerous.
Oh, okay.
We our meramu answer no basic fee no we have to go to town planning committee. We yam fan ye or fan me kwai man ko jimisika. We say Ghana for those kind of things we are not good at it.
Ignorance.
Ignorance no be no na tete be bia eja to okora na edin pasa ka na bitima ere ewuro ho no. For example, ko ayija zongo. Ko aye asonwase ere ho de ko sabin zongo. Komosi zongo. Look at these areas. Eja to wa is very hard. Se ka na bitima ere akọ. Baby aye insuo kwan na esi dan baby aye car efa insuo fa baby any kwan si dan ignorant nti ayana sometimes ye leaders ye me no Ofori ya kasa se me wa ye traditional leaders na mo de amane eye ba de ba kwa me ma atiefo na hwefo atia se ne se baby otibia no aye I think say 18555 no amo number na aye amo frɛ no na 191 no no kura nie sa wo Ofori ko municipal Hwan na wutie mi na wo heme nde anopaya me too for Ofori have a fire service station to make sure say you have their number. Maybe OTB and district or municipal OTB and make sure say fire service no you have station number. At a police station you have the police station number. Instead of SMC you call them and tell them you are calling from this particular place. It will not take less than 10 to 15 20 minutes number
so the be proximity omo ben obit ma ababe
bawo no ko fra 191 abe ko regional office or straight national afa na wo so ne ya busa say o free na me free kote
na afa ni ebe
na afa na mo so ebe free region be na o ka say free ya fra region wo ya fra regional office wo na mo so ne ya sa hwe this na wana municipal na wana ya fra say yes JB say wa obedu na ho ahye
Onya sure when your NCC said it. Onya sure say education
is also part, but the resources I can't anyway.
Because says education
can't anyway.
Say education you call
I am master deal, but they don't do. Say I am resource more. What can they do?
May the picture be ama MCR. My person about to some EPA Environmental Protection Agency on. Omo the information be ababonti on. Na omo chia say what say omana etino or say press statement from Environmental Protection Agency, Environmental Protection Authority, call to cease mining activities in and around water bodies. Me person about to some on here be kind kakra. I'm a tie for tie and then ahwe de ekos e wo yemenwa. What we say omana etim no sabi ebuma yo wadwen say omemo mason etim obebu mra so. I say yo li ya enemo mampe you me say omana mu ya den. Omana mu ya den. Na say omana yes car. And there was your activities are li no but yam kan you are or say press statement from Environmental Protection Authority call to cease mining activities in and around water bodies. The Environmental Protection Authority EPA is deeply concerned about the alarming increase in mining activities within and around water bodies across the country. This is a critical issue that threatens the health of our environment, the safety of our citizens, and the sustainability of our natural resources. Recent reports and inspections have revealed the ongoing devastation of mining activities around our water bodies, a practice that poses significant risk to our ecosystem, public health, and future generations. All mining activities must strictly comply with the environmental laws of Ghana, including obtaining the necessary permits in implementing sustainable mining practices that minimize environmental impact. Call to action in accordance with Section 2, 3B into bracket II of Environmental Protection Act 2025, Act 1124. The EPA hereby issues this urgent directive to all individuals and entities involved in illegal mining, galamsey, and unauthorized operations in water bodies, both small scale and large scale, and are instructed to cease all activities with immediate effect. The directive applies to all unauthorized activities. The EPA, in partnership with the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology, MEST, Minerals Commission, Water Resources Commission, and relevant security agencies, 1. Will seize equipment used in illegal mining operations in line with applicable laws. 2. Intensify surveillance and inspections of mining sites. 3. Prosecute individuals and organizations found violating environmental laws. Into where the EPA almost say in Krofwa almost to galamsey insuo so on say insuo so no be some young could be on or be to galamsey. You know, be say na galamsey no moyem. I feel what may or say the omoye say cyanide no so omo de to asase so a madam for matana kote na di say omo de to kote a etimi tre koduru o say wetima tre ava go do tech junction say insuo no so a and so omo de to asase ni ma imagine the bad impact it will have on the land. Say you assassin go for duane ma also what you say it you know how do you expect the people to survive insuo yeah last year Ghana man pay that na go for e share say go for nko no go pam go for visu brim river no omo go pam go for no so 1 week na go for sa ko brim river no so e say galamsey ni biom wan ene mo to me unim say omo say mpanyifo no omo tenase na omo ka say galamsey no we are going to ransack this place say omo no omo tenase ye meeting no ebi mo ene nko for omo ye say illegal mining enti no omo timi ka tell say nko for be ba hwe na manko omo ko no be any site ni so omo ko pe omo say ba no na nko for sa site ni so.
Yes, I'm feeling I'm calling so yeah. My who say I produce my science say yemrane ya be but before I'm call Environmental Protection Agency I'm press release
all right
my internet jahon share anyway Hwan and I can who say we have market women or we have the various managers among queen mothers amamo ehwe so ade na moye amasa de ne say share the whole KGT say am manager no my no na meter back we facility abo yi now
on say sa meter no
meter back o
e ja to order
anam give the corruption pesa me kumunyanti
o say ka shop
share loot great and share into ya this facility na e meet abako e dey na we
say at the moment can you nipa bit ma wo at the moment ebro 40,000
obia say maje obia say kasa mama obia meet ara na skana muntimi fa meet na mate yan fa no to nchen ayo o masha de because untimi ntima say me ye twene mada me ye peyini e da dwawe ti say race course me wa ha
ba ye hima
ntosi hima sera nkran fo be ka na woto on nsem nsem hunu kwa na be di no ho
ene o so mo na mo ye
Monfa nipa oye they should bring competent people one ma modwin Ghana ho nya wo kwotena ho say me panyin na so ra na wo dide could you imagine say bim krat me create fake ayi amotwa ticket assembly no it me twa ticket e de create na we mano we ka so onye sie na tese ntem ko na modin ho na devia bola nko na moye no ho yemfa na otu nchan ayi o masa de yeso so amoya de pa ye be bo o maba so
so ma ye so ye se le dwuma de so
ye be very report ne be bia o say ye de okakwe ye de wakọ
wow say enti fa EPA de trust ma me na ye fa
ba before me call environmental protection agency am releasing there and they am kan no masa nye de hia ni they should go to the grounds and here na they be out of no release the abana directive we don't see you there masa just go down there
so mumra down
na me metre na fe
o mani say enye military no nko ana o beti
enye military no nko ana beti ma combat that is not the responsibility of the military but akoba critical we need their support busa hu say many police pay be di nkomo the sorry in no after that na me say sa nkomo we sensitive but e be the member papa no member of parliament a deputy central regional minister amodo also ntemi aka ne se member ni din o kan say metem cotton off o kan say bi echem say hey afena mo say ya police for na corrupt o say regional police commanders district police commanders municipal police commanders ni na no amukojiji sika ne efiri kwan ho ba oto ha na de abran no age they finance their campaign
wow
ko disika ne de bra omo ento no man ho nkyere no case bi ba friend na ye ono oto ha na makojiji aba no de abeto no ho bem no no age they finance their campaign you see as a member of parliament I elect as a minister now to ho yes ade we abere na galamsey ni sa na mo be nko to office no the release aba said this you are giving directive no it doesn't make sense they should go down there and a minister of natural resources no onye na eduma minute I defense minister can designate I honorable Dr. Mani Boama Kofi Boama e can there fine odika but military no ye here omomo but galamsey na be fi ase a esoro ho na hemfofo no menu mienu yeti hai yentimi nsore nkofom se
me minister of the water concession me ni bia water
concession ko betima bo obresas na otu but
ebi yesa ebi tim program for asas
opinion leaders wa hemfo to mo ina account enye press release asem they should collaborate with the minister designate say yankopon ya no ma approve na wie oye adwuma
onya
adwuma ono collaborate no mo ye adwuma na mo ankasa na EPA na mo corrupt I remember when I was Global School for Aviation Management I was in my office amaba say unnecessary yam for nti haya
all right eti no wa se adwumade na wasugusu a wo etie enna no pay na danda ina etna no ma ye kansem e de fa Ghana e man ho I say etna se na ye hwese obi bia wo adwuma yi no obe adwuma yi na ye nka ne hye no say meko be daroma na de adwumade e bro danda ina anku paint o se obi paint papa de adwuma oba SO5 aso ya ubenya anku paint no ebi so paint papa obe numbers e na good screen so no paint up bia de adwuma bia no ombetimi aboa se what ase color red blue violet indigo paint bia se ya bronsan dantia e dan bia opeso paint ma bia no om di paint no e be bra ma de adwuma SJ tracking and logistics enso say so pe niam e de afia mo no opeso wo kan niam de afia mo no ne ba ombetimi aboa ama de sa niam yi aba be di adwuma se de eti bia what ase www.sjtal.com what I say yento aso nemfa advert no dodo na eto aso informa ode a na de ni achi S5 rental o se so open na papa e de dwuma canopies e na wo hia enkonwa e na wo hia tables bibi e de dwuma bia stage drums guitar instrument bia oba S5 rental aso ya onsa e be ka bi Yamri mede bro me din e ba waje sidanda nyina King David atwenchen na tena mede e bro biti watimi ama na me justice baba ani na tena ya di dwumadi e bro edu ko be bredi nkomo e de fa galamsey ho Dr. Mani Boama ese galamsey na nye soldiers nko na wo se omdiom edi dwuma no e wo se EP enso he na EP enso de release aba so bibia o mine e o nsuo su bia no omunhwe na omu enyai omunhwe na omu enyai said ye beye na Ghana na ewom no said ye benya nsu papa anom because ye obabi wo ha enne omu nya nsu papa ennom de omu eye ene say omu etonsuo bottled water ena omu ennom say yesa ena tie de na sesabi nipa ebre ewo oman mu ha no eni say ebasa kra emane yeye esanso di nkomo edefa women's band ya ban fofo enya no ese ode beba nkofo ebre e kasa ye ma mankwa enya duma ewo hono just see ye man enya duma sa se de be ya ebitmenya women empowerment ye che say ministers how do Ghana man penyi fofo oyi omu nya ebe ya duma eri aboa ama oman no eduma bi anase bibia akoso you justice e ba beko last words
the edit kan aye ken Ofori and the one timamba no ho adudo no tie sira say yankopon enka no no mboa no na eja enyi ize nipa dua na form sa ho hwetama no ameduri ya yankopon ya me Friday nso so me sign call back and I don't know say whether I be return gene and I say return gene enti bebi obia no ya menka no no mbo no ho ban na atifo so me teacher obia na nso ye koyi amonfa ncheye nipa ayakwanya said the medical kai say ayakwanya na ya na betten hawe ene ne nche say ni menyansa ye de eche wo monti ye ka bibi na sa amfa kompaso a amonfa ncheye na ye nipa na yemfum so okay da bobi ase
okay ye do bibi ase so jibre no hwe ye ne oh Hwan asede jumadi so ma jumadi bro mi din yer ba wa jesi with my family jesi the talker yes so we follow S3DIE Facebook, TikTok, mama here we na YouTube with my hair. The best is over download the S3DIE app no. Now we share hono with my download. Wow, use Google Play Store with me.